Hi, and welcome to this episode of Little Sprout Speech TV. Grab your pen and paper because today we are talking about how we can change songs to make them easier for your child. Now, the tips I'm going to give really apply when you have a child who is either language delayed, maybe they have autism, maybe they have apraxia or dyspraxia, those terms mean the same thing. Regardless, the point here is I'm going to give you 3 tips that you can use to help engage your child in enjoying music if it's something that they love. So let's get started. So tip number 1 is that we want to slow it down. And if you read my article from last week, if you read the article I just posted, then it talks about these tips, but I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So when I say slow it down, I mean sing so slow that it feels painfully slow to you. It's going to feel really unnatural and like, oh my gosh, I am going so slow. But for your child, it's going to be perfect. So what does this mean? Usually we would sing a song like The Wheels on the Bus and we'd say, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. And that might seem slow enough for some children. For others, we need to slow it down a lot more. So we're going to drag out the vowels, right? So this is going to sound something like this. The wheels on the bus go round and round. And you can see how it's almost like I was just playing this video that you're watching in slow motion. That's what it feels like, but it's going to be so helpful for your child. So I want you to try doing that with different songs. Tip number 2, I want you to leave blanks for your child to fill in words. How do you do this? The easiest way to do this is if you know they know a certain word like bus, leave that word open and see if they say it. Or if you know they like the last word is a common one I like to do. So whatever the last word is in a phrase, it's the easiest one to leave off. So I'm going to give you an example of both of those, right? So we might say, the wheels on the, and I'm going to stop and see if they say bus. And I might go bus and see if they repeat it if it's a word that I know they have. If they don't, it's okay, keep going. When you do this over and over again, eventually they'll understand that you want them to fill in that blank you left. Or you could do the wheels on the bus go round and now they've just heard you say round, so they might repeat it for the second time. So those are 2 ways that you can leave blanks in the song. You can leave any word out and just stop long enough for your child to have the opportunity to understand that you want them to fill it in. And tip number 3 is repeat phrases if you need to make it simpler. So what do I mean by this? There are certain songs where you can just repeat a phrase instead of using all of the actual words in it. And there's no right or wrong way to sing a song. So you can do this with any song. So for example, let me think of one, like head, shoulders, knees, and toes, right? You might do head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. That might be how you normally would sing it. You could either just do head, shoulders, knees, and toes, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, head and shoulders, knees, and toes, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. So you see I totally left out eyes and ears and mouth and nose because it's not important right now. We can always go back and do that one later. Another way you could do this is you could just pick one body part to work on if you're teaching body parts, for example, and do head, 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 and head, head, and head, 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 and head. And you get the point. And this is really going to help them understand and hear many, many, many times the word head, and they're going to start putting that together. So let's review real quick. Our 3 tips for this week are, number 1, slow it down so it's painfully slow. Number 2, leave blanks for your child to fill in. And number 3, repeat phrases, make up your own words, change the words as you see fit to help your child. And that's it. I hope this helps make sense of that article I put out last week, and I look forward to talking to you guys the same place, same time next week. This is Hallie Vulcan signing off.